Hi, Eli Weber, Kabbalah Guru. Welcome back to my channel. A lot's going on as always. I think there's going to be an announcement either today or tomorrow. Perhaps the EBS will kick into place. We're going to find out everything that's been going on very soon. We're coming into Parshas Beshalach next week, which means the splitting of the Red Sea. But right now we're dealing with the Jewish people leaving Mitzrayim, leaving slavery, leaving the narrow place, leaving the place of constriction, leaving the Cabal that's been dominating the planet in every sense of the word for thousands of years, leaving Moilech to go into freedom. We will be dealing with the splitting of the Red Sea next week, and the week after we will be receiving the Torah, and we will start rebuilding a new world. This is Nesara. This is the end of evil. This is the end of the Cabal. This is the big announcement. I mean, it's going to happen in the next couple days, I believe, if not in the next couple months. But everything is going to be changed. Everything that we know, everything that we accept as normal, we'll be looking out the back window and trying to remember what it looked like. We're coming to the new age of awakening. We're coming to the era of Mashiach, of Messiah. Everything is going to be good. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Smash the like button and all that. Do all that stuff. Please donate to the channel if you still believe in the banking system. I don't. Donate to the channel. Please take my Kabbalah course below. That would be helpful because I'd love for you to learn the language of consciousness so we could communicate in an easier fashion. And let's rock. Everything is happening at once. Tomorrow we'll be dealing with the plague of the firstborn. What does this really mean in terms of our energies, our history at the current moment? I really believe it deals with the destruction, the complete and utter destruction of the deep state, starting with the CIA. The CIA was in on the biggest crime ever committed in the history of the world, and they will be taken down, as well as all the other bad players involved in this horrible scam against humanity. And the federal banking system will have to be removed. The EBS, the emergency broadcasting system, I think will soon be in place. I believe it could happen on the 7th at midnight. I mean, that's what it says in Chumash, in the Torah, is that the Jews got all ready, and then at midnight it was the plague of the firstborn. That means the CIA, that means deep state, that means the fake news, that means all these evil players that have been deceiving us. I mean, you can see on the news about these whistleblowers coming out. This guy was paid $45,000 to do this criminal activity. This is how desperate these criminals are, and this is how evil they are. And evil and good are like really, in a way, closely aligned. I mean, what do I mean by that? I mean, somebody asked me last night, Eli, they said, you're teaching Kabbalah, but isn't the Cabal, aren't they the evil ones? Yes, you're right. The Cabal are the evil ones, but Kabbalah is not evil. I mean, Kabbalah is good. Kabbalah is the force of godliness. So, by taking things and perverting them, that's what the deep state, that's what the Moilech, that's what these underground players have done. They have perverted godliness. They have taken it and put a big sack over it and brought it down under the ground and did horrible things to humanity. I mean, unspeakable things to humanity, and on all levels. But this is coming to an abrupt end now. I heard on one of my Telegram channels that I subscribe to that Trump is about to make an announcement, and that fake news should better be prepared because nothing can stop what's coming. We are all going to be waking up as a planet. All the sheep are going to be waking up, and we're going to find out what has been perpetrated against the beautiful people of this earth. I'm hoping, I'm praying that there will be cures. I know the med beds are not far behind. There's going to be a complete reversal in the fortune of mankind. The evil ones underground have been steadily destroyed. If you look at what's going on in Almaty in Kazakhstan, This was like they were setting up a capital. They were going to have their pyramid and all their symbols and all their evil and all their underground structures and all their alien technology that they used against human beings, all the thought wave perversions, how they take our thoughts and they turn it into fear. It's the end. They're going away now. They're going to be completely and firmly removed, and we will not look back. And just like in the adventure of Shaul and Shmuel Hanavi, you cannot do one better on godliness. If God tells you to destroy Moilech, completely destroy Moilech, the influence that's been killing our children, you have to destroy them completely. Don't try to do one better and save a few here and there and save, like, okay, let's just save some of these tunnels. Maybe we can use it for good. No, Moilech has to be completely and utterly destroyed. The federal bank has to be completely removed. It can't be rehabilitated. Nesara Jasara means the National Economic Stabilization and Recovery Act. We will need a recovery act. The markets are crashed right now. I think that's the beginning of this new age. This is all coming together right now. So the CIA was in on this great scam. They were in on taking away the people's voice, of denying us the one we really elected. And that is criminal beyond criminal. And all these players have to be completely and utterly removed. And you will hear of people getting this medical disease. That's just a sign that they're being taken out by the military. Right now, the whole deep state is operating like a ghost ship. Like, I had some issues with the IRS, and I called somebody and they said, look, I can't even get a hold of them. They're in Puerto Rico somewhere. The IRS is going to be shut down. We're not going to have to deal with this rogue organization from the Fed. This is a private organization, and they've been terrorizing us for many, many years. This is all coming to an end now. We are coming to the beginning of Nesara Jasara. We will all have enough money. We will all have what we need. We will all have plenty of food, and we will not have to worry about making a living anymore. The whole debt structure, slavery structure is going to be removed. We are leaving Mitzrayim. We are leaving Egypt. At midnight, there will be the plague of the firstborn. That's on Friday. Friday at midnight in the Torah. That means that the CIA, who perpetrated this incredible crime against humanity, will have to be completely and utterly destroyed. I think it's a very dangerous operation, but it will be done. The emergency broadcasting system will probably start being used soon. We will find out exactly what's been going on in the last couple of years, and it's not going to be pretty. And there's going to be collateral damages. This was a great war. They say there was more military involved in this particular war than during World War II, and everything has been going on underground. We don't even know. These are very evil structures. They've taken over our media, they've taken over our government, they've taken over our economy, they've taken over our educational system, our medical systems, they've taken over all facets of our civilization. But they are going to be removed because we are leaving Mitzrayim. There will be a plague of the firstborn. That really, to me, says the CIA will be completely and utterly removed. There's going to be not a trace left of this evil organization that's been doing horrible things to humanity for so long. So, this is going to lead next week into Beshalach, which means that we will be crossing the Sea of Reeds, and we will look behind us at Pharaoh coming to chase us, and Pharaoh will be destroyed by the sea, by his own force, by his own hand, by his own darkness. Will the CIA, will the Fed, will the IRS, all these structures, the educational system will be completely and utterly destroyed. We are going, and that's next week. We'll start receiving man. We'll start receiving manna from heaven in next week's Parsha. And then the week after that is Yisro, when the people who have been worshiping strange gods, they will come back to Israel, come back to Torah, The Noahide people will unite with the Jewish people, the real people of the book, the people who really observe Torah. All the stragglers, all the normies, all the sheep, all the people who have been on the other side, even the ones that are not going to be taken out. If there's anything salvageable, I don't know. Some of the people didn't really know. It's possible they didn't really know what they were involved with. I don't know. But there's going to be justice served, and justice will be done on the planet. The true leaders will be reinstated. A true economy that's not, it's not rigged against the people will be instated with Nesara, Gesara. Nesara is the national, Gesara is the global aspect of this. We will have one currency backed by silver and gold. I believe XRP and XLM will be used. There will be no more bank robbers. the Wall Street banksters will be removed with the CIA and all the other bad players. So if you're a member of fake news and you're listening to this, pack your bags, man. It's time for you to go and say, make your goodbyes, but we don't need you anymore. It's time to start a new world, a new awakening. This is the age of Aquarius. This is the month of Aquarius. We're in Shvat now. The 7th of January will be the 5th of Shvat. You can look at Law of War Manual 11.5 if you like, 11.4 and 11.3. But this is the end of occupation. They have infiltrated from within, and now they're going to be completely removed. And we're going to go forward. We're going to go through the sea of reeds. The sea will split for us, and we will walk through, and the enemy will be completely destroyed. And then we will receive the Torah, and we will go into forming a new globe, a new planet, a new currency that operates under the laws of God, under the laws of Torah. If you're a non-Jew, all you have to do is fulfill, follow the Noahide laws. It's all over the web. I recommend using DuckDuckGo if you really want to get any information. The regular search channel is a mess, as with fake news and all this whole thing. You cannot lie, forever and just make the same lie over and over again, and eventually it's all going to get turned over, and all it takes is a little match, a little bit of light will dispel the greatest darkness. Remember that you are the only one in the history of creation who can be you. You are an essential piece of the puzzle. You are the last piece in the puzzle. Every piece is needed in order to complete this global community that's going to be working in a godly way. We're not going to have to struggle for our livelihood. We're not going to have to struggle for our food. We're going to be thinking about God all day. We're going to be thinking about creating great humanitarian projects, about what real education looks like, about what real medicine looks like, about what real fairness looks like, about what living in a really clean environment without all these pollutants and with all these additives being put into our food. We're going to go into a new awakening, so this is the age of Aquarius. It's happening. This is the age of Mashiach, of Messiah. Everything is good. We're going to hear some great news soon from our leader, and the rest will be history. We'll be telling our children in a few months, we'll be sitting at a Pesach, at a Passover table, at least the Jewish people will be, and we'll be telling the story not just of leaving Egypt, but of leaving this evil Molech, this evil darkness, of leaving debt slavery, medical slavery, educational slavery, political slavery, social slavery, economic slavery. We are leaving Mitzrayim. We are leaving the place of limitations. The sheep will just have to wake up. Please God, there'll be cures for all this. There will be med beds coming forth. I believe it's all going to happen in the next couple days, probably on the 7th. If not, it will happen naturally, but it is going to happen, okay? Please like and subscribe to the channel. Donate to the channel if you can. I would like to save my bank account if it's possible. I'd like to keep my job. They make, this is Moilech. They made everything impossible. They made the simplest things like an impossible task. Like I have to prove that I have these these professional development credits. I've been doing this for years, but I have to prove it to them. Really, this is just this is the way the Cabal operates. We're not going to be living with the Cabal. We're going to be living with Kabbalah. And that's really the future of the planet, to live with godliness, with conscious godliness. In Tanya, by the way, we're on chapter 17. The Gematria of 17 is Tov, is good. Everything is good. It says in Tanya today, this thing is very near to you to do it. Very near, meaning godliness is just a matter of opening your eyes. Okay, may the force be with you. And God bless.